Good morning, guys. I am running some concentrates today that I've had. This is the stuff that comes out of my panning tubs. Once I pan down my sluice concentrates or panning concentrates or whatever in my garage, I put it in these 5-gallon buckets and bring it down here and run through my newest drop riffle sluice with the double drops and let it upgrade the concentrate, and then I'll repan this stuff out again. I bring it down here because the bedrock's set up perfect for the kind of angle I need. Alright, so it takes about a little bit less than half a bucket of concentrates and breaks it down to just that little bit. And then I'm going to pan that out right here and see if I found anything in that first cleanup. Alright, I'm panning out the first bit of concentrates, and I already see a nice piece right there popping out at me. Mostly this stuff's just super fine, if there is anything in here, but there's a nice one. There's another nice one. So there's a little bit in here. Alright, time for our next bucket. Now I know a lot of you guys already know this, but if you're going to be feeding concentrates that have been sitting around back into the river, you want to make sure you get them wet first. Because otherwise when that fine gold hits it, it has a tendency to float on out. And another thing, you want to try and balance the V in the middle of the sluice. And it looks like it's pretty good there. Won't know till I feed it. You gotta watch, see how the gravel behaves when you dump it. See how it's dancing behind the riffles? That's what you want. That's exchanging the lights for the heavies. Alright, here's my my second cleanup of the sluice. And I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a pretty nice piece. Let's see if I can find it. There's one right there. There's a couple ones in here. I mean, this is all just gold that I missed panning the first time, so it's not going to be a whole lot, but there is some stuff. Alright, so I am working on bucket number 3. Fixing to feed this. Seeing some nice gold out of the other 2 buckets. A lot of small stuff, but hey. And I met up with a new contact for prospecting. It's going to show me another spot I can go, so glad I came down here today. Alright guys, so I'm home, and this is all the concentrate I got from those 5 or 6 buckets of concentrate. So this is my super concentrate. I'm going to pan this out right now and show you what I found in my cleanup. I still got some tubs like this I didn't fully clean out, but I've already got these set up to repan again. I already panned a little bit out in there, but anyway, there's always next time I can finish the rest of the cons. First pan of the concentrates from all that stuff that this is my panning out of my panning tubs here at the house. And let me tell you, I gotta work on my panning technique some. Getting the loop out right now so you guys can see. There's a lot of fines in there. And also there's a nice piece. You can almost see the vein that came out of. But anyway, that's what I got so far. I'm going to get back to painting the rest of this stuff. Okay, so here is my second pan of the concentrates. So this is just to show you guys how important it is when you're painting out cons to always save those cons and go back through them. Because all that gold and stuff I posted from this whole year, this is what it was panned into, these tubs. And this is what I'm getting out of it. Alright, here's cleanup number 3, or pan number 3 I should say. Remember, there's some really small gold in there. I'm still working the got that much of it worked only, so this stuff is really slow going. Alright, I got all this concentrate still. This is stuff I've panned out and panned out into my panning tubs. Get all this out of the garage. I still got other tubs of it underneath there, and I got some back here too. I'm gonna load up some buckets of this stuff. I still ain't even finished panning out my concentrate. Take a couple buckets of this down to a spot near my house and run it through the sluice. Good morning, guys. I am taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 buckets of about a little bit less than half full of old panning cons. I'm going to take them down there and sluice them and recover all the gold I missed the first time. Alright, I'm just about to start running some concentrates. Carried me 2 buckets down here. First I'm going to get them wet so it don't float the gold off. And then I'm going to start feeding them in the sluice. You can see that's the kind of angle. Alright, it's kind of hard to do this one-handed, but about how fast you want the current when you're dealing with concentrates. You can already see some gold there. Alright, I'm down here and this is my second pan from my cleanup. I seen a nice piece of gold looking at me in the sluice. Well, let's see if it's in here. Oh yeah, there it is. Look at that nice one. There's some other ones popping out now. Get my loop out. That's a nice flake right there. That's about 8 mesh. There's some other ones in there too. Alright, I'm about to start feeding bucket number 2. I might have to adjust the sluice. You see that weird, this right here? It's going to make for a weird eddy. That looks better. Right. I'm about to work the bucket number 4. I haven't wetted it yet. Last one didn't have hardly nothing in it. So there's my super concentrate for the day. Alright, so this one is probably one of my best cleanouts for fine gold today on these concentrates. There is a lot of fine gold in there. We're talking 200 mesh. This was bucket number 5, I believe. There's a couple bigger flakes too. Yeah, bucket number 5, because I haven't run 6 yet. And really, it didn't look that good. There was a lot of light stuff in there. So I was pleasantly surprised.